Hi there, this is Rachel Reynolds from Healthy Communities of the Capital Area's main SNAP-Ed program. I just want to say good morning. I'm actually coming to you from my kitchen, and today I'm going to be making the Veggie Skillet eggs, which comes a recipe from our Eating Better on a Budget cookbook through Maine SNAP-Ed. Okay, so I'm actually going to modify the recipe just a little bit because I'm cooking just for myself, and I'm going to cut it in half. So I have 3 medium eggs that I've just scrambled up with a fork in a container. And then I have my 1/4 cup of shredded cheddar cheese and all of my salt, pepper, garlic powder, and herbs just kind of mixed together in a bowl here. So I'm going to put that in with the eggs and give it just a quick little stir to kind of spread it out and incorporate it. Um, and then I have, for my vegetables, I've kind of done a couple of different things. I've used some canned mushrooms, and I just made sure to thoroughly clean the can before I opened it and drained it off and put my mushrooms in the little bowl here. And then I have some multicolored peppers that had been cooked and frozen, and I thawed those overnight in the refrigerator. You can also thaw them out by cooking them in the microwave. Okay, so I'm going to add those in as well. The recipe does say, like, if you're using any vegetables that are not cooked, just to put a teaspoon of oil in a skillet and to go ahead and cook those up ahead of time so that they won't be really crunchy and still raw when you cook um, the veggie skillet eggs or bake it as a frittata. I also have some fresh tomatoes that I sliced up. I used a Roma tomato just because I like that they're very meaty. They don't have a lot of seeds in them, so they don't tend to release a lot of moisture into the eggs as they cook. And this is something that I'm actually going to add on towards the end of the cooking. Okay. So the last thing I have is, rather than doing half of a small onion, I'm going to do some scallions, which is a green onion. And I just tend to prefer these because they have a really mild flavor and they add some color in as well. So I just washed them ahead of time, just like I did with my tomatoes. And you can either cut them with a knife, or you can use a pair of kitchen scissors as well. I just want to really get the green part, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. Okay, so I've gotten most of the green part off, and I've actually left the white part with the roots still on the bottom. What a lot of people don't know is that you can actually regrow these, and all you really do is just put them into a cup of water just for a few days until they start to kind of really perk up and come around, and you might see some little green shoots starting to show. And then I'll put them in a container with some potting soil. I actually have some already over here growing, and they will resprout, and I just use my kitchen scissors and snip them off as I want to. to be able to put them in my soups and salads and omelets and all of that. Okay, so I just put the scallions in with the eggs and the other veggies. And again, give them a quick stir. And just using a non-stick skillet, you just can either use the oil that was already in the pan from cooking the vegetables if your veggies were raw, or you can use just a little bit of cooking spray and give it a stir, a little squirt, I should say. Okay, and then you pour your egg and veggie mixture into the pan. Okay, and you want to put that on the stove and get it started. And then towards the end of the cooking time, about 6 minutes into the 8 minutes, what you would do is take your tomatoes and add them to the top, just like in the picture, and let it cook through. It'll take about 8 minutes, depending on your stove, on a like a medium-high heat. And then you can cut it into wedges, and each wedge is a serving. So if you like this recipe, you can actually find it on the Maine SNAP-Ed website at www.mainesnap-ed.edu. And for other recipes as well, a really good website would be cookingmatters.org. And you can also like Maine SNAP-Ed on Facebook and find out a lot of different information there. So I'm not going to cook this right yet, but I did cook up some, and I did it a little bit differently. I actually did it in the oven in a muffin tin, and I really like this because it gives you nice single serving sizes, and they're great because you can stick them in a plastic bag and label it and put them in the freezer and save them for a different day when you're in a hurry, and they fit perfectly on a whole wheat English muffin. Okay, so I hope you like that recipe and that you'll give it a try. When you're making it at home, of course, you can change up and put any veggies that you might like into it. You don't have to use the ones that I suggested. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Have a great day.